The biggest challenges in the industry, in the packaging industry, coming up for us to face, I think, is probably a mixture of education and responsibility. Education to educate consumers, brands, industry in general about the materials that we're wasting, the single-use aspect, the throwaway culture that we have. And then secondly, I think responsibility. Responsibility for consumers, brands, manufacturers and the whole industry and governments as well to look at this problem and reduce the waste that we're consuming.
Main challenges are that governments have to take action in regulations, that industry have to take responsibility also for end of use, end of life. And we also, as a consumer, we have to play our part. We have to make sure our plastic gets into the plastic bin and not ends up in the nature.
There's a lot of things that we can do, and I think as a whole packaging branch, we should think about this. How to make it better, how to make it more sustainable, how the materials that we use should be more sustainable in the sense of, okay, what source are we getting it from, but also looking at recycling, that we make it as easy as possible to do recycling. I mentioned monomaterials. In a lot of branches, we need to think about that. How can we get to monomaterials and how can we sort them out better in the end so that we can actually recycle it back to the same material that we can use for food again. Because many products, they are not recycled but downcycled, and so we can still use it again but not for food again. So I think there's a lot of things that we can improve. Looking at the chain, that's one. Looking at the materials and changing our way of thinking about packaging. And we really don't use it as a marketing tool anymore, but really only use what is really necessary. So if you have milk, it needs to be in something. But does it need to be the packaging that is now? Maybe not.
The biggest challenge for the packaging industry is that everybody has to work together in a circular supply chain and even connecting different chains together. So people have to work together more in groups and don't just push as many products as they can in the market, but they have to make flows happening, circular flows. So it's a complete different economy we are working on.